Kyle Garlick is to left-handed pitching as actual Garlick is to vampires. He's death. Kyle Garlick is death to left-handed pitching. Shane McClanahan carved up the Twins tonight, but not Kyle Garlick, but took him deep twice. Garlick now has 10 home runs in 120 plate appearances against left-handed pitching as a major leaguer. That's a home run every 12 plate appearances, obviously. Better than Vlad, Sal Perez, Ohtani, all of last year's home run leaders. None of them hit homers as often as Garlick does against lefties so far. That's 50 home runs every 600 plate appearances. Insane. Chris Archer started this game. He's back in the Trop. That had to feel kind of good for him. 4 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 4 Ks. A short outing, but, effective. And the bullpen was amazing. Stashak, Duran, Smith, Thielbar. 5 shutout innings of 2-hit ball. And since Jhoan Duran pitched, since Country Heat was on the mound, we got to just go every pitch. Every pitch he throws is a highlight, so let's just treat it as such. Every single pitch of his outing here, he threw 2 perfect innings. He struck out 3 batters. He was topped out at 101.7, so you're turning your radio dial for Country Heat to 101.7 tonight. 15 of his 20 pitches were strikes. He was just a strike-throwing machine. And, continues to look more comfortable, continues to seem unbothered. I'm not sure what they're doing routine-wise. I don't know if they had a plan mapped out that, Archer would go 4 and Duran would get the 6 and 7. But whatever they're doing with him is clearly working to keep him comfortable. Not everybody can just kind of transition to the bullpen like this. A lot of guys get really set in their routines of throwing, and not just the game day. We're talking about throughout the week throwing routines. So, he's learning how he's bouncing back from these shorter outings and how to warm up effectively. So it's just absolutely huge that Jhoan Duran is looking so comfortable in this role because he's such a weapon for this team. And, who knows how things will evolve, but, just having him in there as a piece is a big deal and a big upgrade for this bullpen and this pitching staff as a whole, really. Royce Lewis here for the Saints, they had a rough day. They did not win big. They lost big. They finished a suspended game and lost and then got crushed in a game that only lasted 5 innings. But speaking of crushed, look at this thing. Over the bullpen, over the berm, into the concourse. That is a blast. Again, they were down 12-1 at that point, so that's kind of a bummer. But that was Royce's 3rd homer of the year. He's hitting .320 with a .441 on-base percentage and a .587 slugging. Here's that simple toe tap and plenty of power. It's not like the leg kick being gone is sacrificing power, so that's very exciting to see out of Royce. Wichita was scoring a ton of runs. This is Matt Wallner with a single, scoring a run. Michael Hellman with a run-scoring single. Deshaun Kersey goes the other way down the line for a 2-run double. And Wichita scored 5 runs in the first inning of this one, so great start for them. And then they were just clubbing. They were singles early and then clubbing. This is Alex Isola, 29th round pick out of TCU in 2019. He had 17 home runs last year. This was his 2nd. Look, this goes out of the stadium. Out of the stadium. Alex Isola. He's a catcher. He plays some first base. He was DHing tonight, but as you can see, a very well put together guy. Matt Wallner, he'll put up a power display himself, and he did. 2 home runs tonight. This one goes to center field. So that's over 400 feet. Just an absolute rocket. Crushed. And then his 2nd home run was also very impressive. He pulled that one up. This was hit 112 miles per hour as the exit velo. It went 412 feet. They actually gave that on the broadcast, which was nice. Wallner's been off to a slow start, but he slugged .504 for Cedar Rapids last year and .606 in the Arizona Fall League. So unfortunately, didn't carry that momentum forward to the start of this year, but certainly appears to be getting hot for Wichita, which is very exciting. Nice to see out of him. Cedar Rapids, this game wasn't too far along before I had to start recording this, but Sawyer Gipson-Long, I did see that his outing, he went 4 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 4 Ks. And after tonight's outing, he has a 2.65 ERA on the season. So he's off to another nice start. He's one of the better pitchers in the organization last year. And Fort Myers, their doubleheader got postponed, but they had some big news coming out about tomorrow. Sonny Gray's going to make a rehab appearance, and Jordan Balazovic's going to make a rehab appearance. Gray obviously working his way back to the Twins, with Jordan trying to get to the Saints to make his AAA debut. So those guys will be working. And Josh Winder is making his first MLB start for the Twins tomorrow. So lots of fun stuff to watch tomorrow. We'll be recapping it all here once again. Come on, stop by, and consider subscribing for more Twins talk here on YouTube.